Hey guys, Neoma here. Now for today's video, I want to talk about the transfer rumor for Cedric Soares from Southampton. Now you're probably wondering, who is Cedric Soares? And I can assure you, you have seen him play and we've played against him. But let's talk about the reason on why I think this is actually a fair and pretty decent signing for Arsenal. Let's look at the stats now. And for me, you know I'm a stats guy because I believe that the stats give an objective view on how things are. Now, Cedric Soares, 28 years old, Portuguese international, also part German, speaks both Portuguese and German. We've also got Portuguese speaking and German players. He also speaks English as well. Got Premier League experience and currently plays for Southampton. And with all of that in mind, one of the key things, Premier League experience, experienced player, 28 years old, right back, and can also play as a right midfielder, but really and truly he's a right back. So you're talking about a potential backup for Hector Bellerin. Cedric Soares is not just going to be at Arsenal for talent, but Cedric Soares will be there to almost be a leader on the pitch. It's obviously someone that they've identified being someone on their list of targets that they want to look at. And personally, I know Pablo Mari is the guy that everyone is talking about, but Cedric Soares is an experienced Premier League player. He is someone who can hit the ground running. And it's really just learning the Arsenal way of doing things, which is what he needs to learn. In terms of being able to operate within the Premier League, he won't have that problem because he's been doing it for years. And that is supposedly the reason why Pablo Mari isn't being kind of finalized with Arsenal, because they're not sure how he's going to adapt to English football. With Cedric Soares, Premier League experience, proven Cedric Soares, internationally experienced player Cedric Soares, he has that. And he's someone that could give value for Arsenal. All these young Brazilian players who we have right now in Martinelli, the ones that we're going to be buying, and you could be sure that over the next few years we are going to be buying more, at the very least, Portuguese speaking players. We're going to be getting them for sure. This has Edu written all over it. You got David Luiz right next to him in defense, another Portuguese speaking player. Obviously, you got Gabriel Martinelli. He also speaks German as well. Mesut Ozil, Squadron Mustafi. You got the synergy there in defense as well. So this makes sense. It really does make sense. But let's look at his games and talking about in the Premier League on how he is. So right now, Cedric Soares, I know he spent parts of last season on loan at Inter Milan, but so far this season, he's played 16 games in the Premier League. 16 is not bad. I know he isn't currently in Hasenhüttl's plans at Southampton, but he's played a decent amount of games. 19 games across all competitions. 1 goal, 1 assist. Not bad, not bad. You know, I can accept that. And, this is a guy who is an experienced veteran. This is what we want. Trust me on this. Pablo Mari might be a good signing. He really might be. But let's go for some experienced players to shore up that defense. And that's something that Cedric Soares could be able to give. Now, the story is that he is being valued at about £5 million. His contract runs out at the end of the season. I would say that he's probably valued at about normally somewhere between 12 and 15. So this actually is A pretty good price for him. So 5 million for Soares, not bad, not bad at all. I do have to say that I was a bit surprised that they went after someone for the right back position. And the only reason why I say that is because we have Maitland-Niles, we've got Hector Bellerin, and maybe the plan is to look at someone who plays in a different way to Hector, could do something a little bit alternative. Cedric Soares is okay going forward, but he's not as good as Bellerin going forward. Defensively, probably has a little bit more about him. But I would say definitely the two kind of balance one another out. But what does this mean for Maitland-Niles? Probably means Maitland-Niles is going to get more of a shout in midfield. Maybe this means he's going to get maybe a new midfield role. Is he going to be seen as a potential destroyer type in midfield to work alongside Lucas Torreira to add a little bit more of that grit within midfield? And now he's getting the opportunity that he always wanted. Or maybe we're going to be using him as a potential backup left back as well. I know we've primarily been playing Saka there, Kolasinac in and out with injuries, and more recently Granit Xhaka at left back. But we saw in Maitland-Niles' first season under Wenger, when he really broke into the first team, he was playing at left back. He was Monreal's backup because Monreal was injured. So there is opportunity there for Maitland-Niles, and I could see Maitland-Niles getting more of a chance within the Arsenal midfield. Again, I say it again. This is a good signing for Arsenal. But guys, let me know what you think. Do you think we should go after Cedric Soares? Leave your comments below. I know he's not the glamour signing that everybody wants, but there's going to be no glamour signings. And you know what? I'm tired of glamour signings. I want signings that are productive and get the job done. Cedric Soares as a backup right back, potentially filling in at times, either when Hector Bellerin is injured, and also to give us some depth in defence. I think he does that job correctly. And for 5 mil, makes sense, at least to me. But if you don't believe me, if you disagree with me, leave your comments below. Let's get your thoughts going on this. Comment, like, or dislike if you want. And yes, continue to subscribe to the channel because there's going to be more news coming over the next several days as we approach the last final days of the January transfer window. I'm sure some stories might come out more on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as well, going on his potential move to Barcelona. So stay tuned for that, as well as maybe some other surprises that might turn up all of a sudden. So stay tuned for more videos in the future. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. And I will see you all next time. Peace.